The number one issue that will cause your company to fail are people issues. Not your service, quality, not your marketing, your people, especially if those people are your partners. Welcome to 3-Minute Thursdays. By now, you know what this series is all about, so let's get started on today's topic, and that topic is why between 60% and 90% of all companies will fail. And that reason, again, is people issues. Those people issues are even more significant and can be exacerbated when those issues are between the founders of the company. Let's start the 3-minute timer and see if I can walk you through the challenges and help you come up with a plan. Officer Reports is my 5th company, and it amazes me how much I continue to learn about what it means to be the founder of a business. In most of those businesses, I've started them with friends and or family. One of the most important lessons that I've learned is that every challenge that you'll face really comes down to it being a people problem. If you don't believe me, listen to what Noam Wasserman, best-selling writer and author of The Founder's Dilemmas, has to say about the cause of failures.
That research had shown that surprisingly, almost 2/3 of those failures were because of people problems, not being able to handle these people issues well. That is what has become my life mission over the last 12, 13 years, to go and map out what are those most critical decisions. When founders are first heading into it, they often don't understand, don't realize when they are making an early momentous decision that is going to lead to things down the road that they are not being able to anticipate right now.
One of the biggest decisions that you will make is choosing your partners or co-founders. Although this may seem like a no-brainer, take it very seriously. Just because you and Dan or you and Stephanie get along really well or have been friends for decades, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are meant to start a business together. Some of you are finding this out right now as we speak, aren't you? I'll keep you in my prayers. So let me outline how to set yourself up for success when you are a business owner. The first and most important step is to be very intentional about who you choose as a partner. In making that choice, first determine what your vision is for the company that you're starting. Once you understand that vision, you should try to choose a co-founder that embodies that vision. If you want your security company to have the most professional and best dressed officers in the industry, don't choose a partner who is always late to everything and shows up looking like they've slept in their clothes. No matter how good of a friend they are, they won't understand the vision and you will fail. The second step is to ensure that you clearly outline your responsibilities and who will be responsible for what. One person has to be in charge of certain responsibilities and the other will have their responsibilities as well. Ever heard of the saying, too many cooks in the kitchen? Too many coaches, not enough players. Too many jockeys, not enough horse. There's a reason for those idioms, and they were probably made up by business partners who weren't getting along. Even when responsibilities are split, there will be occasions where there will be disagreements, and you have to have a way to decide which path to take. That's why step number 3 is so important. And step 3 is to make sure that you have some type of advisory board or board of directors. When the two partners are at an impasse, having a neutral third party that the partners trust that can mediate the impasse will be a lifesaver. I've been in that position before, and I will tell you, your advisors are worth their weight in gold at those times. The fourth step is one that no one likes to talk about, and that is how things will be handled if the partners can't work it out. As stated previously, between 60% and 90% of companies will fail because of people issues. If you're going to be one of those companies, it's going to be best to discuss what the details of a company liquidation or a buyout will look like when things are good between the partners and it's much easier to agree on things. And the 5th step is to put it on paper, give it to your company attorney, and enter it into your operating agreement or bylaws. If you don't have an operating agreement or bylaws, drop everything that you're doing right now and have some drawn up. Those are probably some of the most important documents that your company can have. Don't make me say I told you so. Well, that's it for this week, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, please click the like button below. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe or follow us on one of our social media channels. Thanks everybody, see you next week, and stay safe.